Welcome to Blind Girl Vlogs. I'm Siobhan, and in today's video we are going to be making some Easter cakes. Easter is just around the corner. These are so quick, simple and delicious, and if you have kids they will love it. So I have got on the stove all of the mixture that I am making for my chocolate sauce. So in here I have thrown some butter, some caster sugar, golden syrup, Mars bar and Cadbury's chocolate powder, and I just make it into a mixture to make up a chocolate sauce. So you do you can throw anything you really want into it, but you just need to make up a chocolate sauce to then throw into some shreddies I've got prepared over here. These are shredded wheat actually, and when they are mixed with the chocolate mixture, I call them my chocolate nests because they will end up looking like little birds' nests. So I put in some mini Cadbury's eggs, but I couldn't actually get the mini Cadbury's eggs, so I've just got some Smarties, and then I also have white chocolate covered eggs because they look like birds' eggs. And then I place them into my little cupcakes, which I've got ready to go on the side, and then put them in the fridge to set. And really that's as simple as that. I love it because it's just so fun. It's Easter, and in this pot, this saucepan is probably a diabetic's worst nightmare because the amount of sugar and yumminess, I think, is insane. But I love the smell of cooking chocolate. You can't smell it, so you have to take my word for it. It's not burning. So I wanted to get everything prepared in the saucepan ready to go. So I throw it all together, and now it's just smelling so divine. And I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit. I always put it on low to start with because I think it's important not to kind of go in there too high. Otherwise you'll end up burning stuff. Me, okay, I'm not the greatest cook. I try. Everyone always says it turns out nice, so that's the main thing. I haven't poisoned anyone yet. So this is coming on really nicely. I'm just constantly mixing and stirring this gooey chocolate delight. Oh my goodness. If you could smell it, I think you would love it. So it's just a really nice thing to do with the children. Now it's the Easter holidays. Here in the UK, it's a couple of weeks off for the children. I'm just a child. I love making these. I'm taking them into the office. I'm not going to devour the whole lot. So I'm heading into London tomorrow. So my colleagues will have some Easter delights to nibble on. And I love making chocolate nests with the Cadbury's mini eggs because it just looks so cute, in my opinion. I think they're really nice, and it's just such an easy recipe to do. It doesn't take long at all, which I like. It's really good for me. So we're getting here. The Mars bars are slowly melting. I can smell them cooking away. The butter's going in nicely too. It's just all mixing and coming together great. It's very chocolatey, which is delicious. I hope it's not too sweet. Saying that, hope it's not too sweet. What am I talking about? The amount of sugar, Mars bars, chocolate powder, golden syrup. Oh my gosh, it's just incredible. So it's coming together great. It's really nice. You can hear it. You can hear the chocolate bubbling. Ooh, maybe that's a bit too harsh for us. Let's just turn down a fraction. Now it's on the lowest it can be, which is fine because all we need to do is just melt it into some chocolate gooiness. It's so sticky. Oh my goodness, I just want to put my face in there and eat it. Obviously I won't because it'll burn me, but it's just so nice. And Guide Dog Marty is patiently waiting out in the hallway watching me cooking. So we are getting there, people. We are getting there with this. don't know how much of anything I put in. I literally just throw it in and hope for the best. Maybe that's not the best way to go about it, but if you've got a good chocolate recipe to make chocolate sauce, then whack it in the comments below. I'm always looking for new ideas. But it's just, yeah, it's just getting a nice chocolatey goo. Come on, melt a bit more. You want you melting a bit more. And the butter just makes it really nice and creamy and smooth. I think I just put like a couple of tablespoons in, just to give it a start. Wow, this is going to be heaven. Let me just make sure I'm still on the cooker, which I don't think I am necessarily. The pot seems to be moving. Don't be alarmed, it's fine. I'm used to cooking. I've cooked on and off for years, gaining more confidence each day, which is fantastic. So here we are. I think this is going to be as melted as it can be. You just want to make sure that everything has dissolved. So I can't feel the sugar in there anymore, which is good. It's quite thick, but then again, I did put probably 10 fun-sized Mars bars in here and a good load of golden syrup. Wow. This is insane. Okay. Maybe a little bit more. Again, I want to keep constantly stirring because I don't want it to burn the bottom. And again, it's always safer to go low. Low and slow, which is great. Yeah, so give this recipe a try. Again, I haven't really kind of given you the method or the ingredients, or how much you should put of anything, but it's just making up a chocolate sauce like you would do if you're making chocolate cornflake cakes or chocolate Rice Krispie cakes. It's exactly the same as that, but I use shredded wheat because then I crunch it all up and it looks like a bird's nest, and then I place the chocolate mini eggs in there and it really does look like bird's eggs, so it's really quite cute, especially around Easter time. So I think we're getting there. We are getting there, guys. I think that's it. So I'm going to now turn off the oven, make my way very carefully because this is going to be incredibly hot and I don't want to burn myself. So I have a glass bowl in front of me, and now we're going to be tipping this delightful gooiness into there. Make sure I get everything out. Wow. I hope it looks nice. I hope it looks very chocolatey as a first glance. Wow. Wowzers. This is, I'm just making sure I'm still over the bowl. I've done that before. I tipped it up and it's gone everywhere. One of my blind blunders. And I have plenty of those when I'm cooking, believe me. This looks quite seamless at the moment, but there's always something. There's always something that's gone wrong in the recipe. The other day I was making chili con carne and I put all of the ingredients in the slow cooker. And what did I leave in the actual slow cooker? The plug. Yes, I know. Here we go. I think we're there. So this is going to go into the sink. And now I'm going to have the delight in mixing all of this together. Some people just get in there with their hands, but at the moment it's quite hot. And I did wash my hands before recording. And I constantly wash my hands throughout when I'm cooking and baking, because not only is it hygienic, but I use my fingers a lot. because my fingers are my eyes, so they end up getting covered. So, right. This looks a bit mushy, doesn't it, guys? Doesn't look very appetizing at the moment, but believe me, it really is very nice. So I'm going to get in there with my fingers. Ouch, that is hot. Actually, no. Ow, no, I'm quite not going to do that quite yet. Maybe I could have done with a bit more butter, but I didn't have much butter to begin with. I hope this is not a disaster, guys, because maybe it might be a bit of a disaster. Because it looks like it needs a bit more liquidy. It's fine, Siobhan, it'll be fine. Don't panic, girl. It'll be okay. Once you get your fingers in there, once you can get your fingers in there. It's all stuck. That's stuck too much in it. Look at this. Actually, it's getting there. Don't panic, Mr. Mannering. I could probably have done with a bit more butter, guys. But we live with it. If it turns out rubbish, then it turns out rubbish. I only tried. So there we go. I'm going to continue mixing this. You don't really have to watch me. But I will take a picture of once they're all done and beautified and let you know. But that is how you can make chocolate bird's nests with lovely mini eggs. And I'm going to go and sort this out, guys. I will be back in another video. If you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, go and hit that subscribe button. Love you guys.